Why hello there, this is B.O.X Productions, and welcome back to Path of Exile. In our last episode, we killed some local wildlife, saved Miss Cleo, and took a tour through the local minimum security prison. So hey, the people of Ionized Watch have asked us to find a pathway out to greener pastures. And outside of a few goats here and there, this place looks perfect. They even paved the road for us and everything. Easy peasy. Wow, how rude. I guess we gotta find another way around. Why is everything made out of fire in this place?
Hinekora, Mother of the Dead, is this your land I walk upon?
This looks interesting.
Mervale dwells in the caves beyond the wrecks, at the head of Siren's Cove. Leave her be, and we can only hope that she continues to return the favor.
Calm stands before us and looks out to the raging sea. He sings, calls, screams to our ancestors to come to our aid. He offers them gifts of old, a feast of heart and mind, muscle and marrow, cooked in the fire and rock of this angry land. We have not practiced these ways in so many years. Only in the darkest of times, most desperate of times, do we perform these oldest of rituals. Only here and now may we sacrifice and consume our own. Only in our King can we trust this return to our ancient selves.
Kaum bowed to Kitava? He betrayed us.
Frankly, I would have been surprised if you hadn't recognized me. Yes, 'tis I, Captain Sigmund Fairgraves, wave-tamer, pirate-bane, and conveyor of civilization to barbaric lands. So, what am I doing here, apart from blowing my own bugle? I'm marooned, languishing, thanks to a pair of pretty blue eyes. Stuck fast in the filthy mud of Rayclast, thanks to one sultry little slave girl. I liberated her from the flesh pits of Trathos, and she repaid me in full with sleight of hand and swift feet. Turned the coat of my first mate, took my hard-earned all-flame, and with it the wind out of me sails. Find my all-flame, I beg of you. Till I feel its warmth again, I'm trapped here, high and dry, until the sun's final setting.
So this here is a ship graveyard, which I imagine is just like the car graveyard, except, you know, ships. Those things. So our new and certainly not questionable at all friend Fairgraves here wants us to retrieve his so-called all-flame. I'm sure it's fine. All flame? For him it's more like no flame, am I right? Oh hey, this place looks eerie. Let's go check this out. And I believe this is our first encounter with a strongbox in this playthrough. When you click on a strongbox, a whole bunch of monsters pop out. Kill all the monsters and you get the items inside. You can also use certain items to change the mods on the box itself, just like with your equipment. Oh wow! Just like that, not only do we get our first unique item of this playthrough, we get 2 of them. Oh hey, here's the old flame. The less said about that slave girl, the better. Ugh.
My Allflame, my blessed damned Allflame. Oh, you want your moment in the firelight now, do you? Unfortunately, necessity is what it is, and for the Allflame to give life, it must first be kindled with life. And since suitable kindling is in short supply around these parts, I have little option but to make do with what I have. Namely, you. Please understand. As a gentleman of honor, it pains me greatly to do this.
Man, here I am trying to have a decent conversation with you. You gotta sick your boys on me. How rude.
Ricardo, we remember you, Fairgraves. Your death will be much celebrated.
And that's what you get.
Calm is gone. Our king has taken our finest 500 warriors and descended into the depths of Rayclast. He spoke to us of a vision, a gift from the ancestors. Calm has been deceived. The vision was a gift from the Black Spirit. It has conquered Calm. The Black Spirit has conquered the Karui way. Hyri has made ready her canoes. We will take those that are left, 500 forgotten families, and carry them back to their true homes. Back to Ngā Makanui. Calm's promises have led us into nightmare. Hyri will lead us back to the dawn.
Well, that road trip didn't end very well. The Cavern of Wrath, huh? I'm sure somebody's named their bathroom that.
If you must take your chances with the siren, then have this. It may be of some help. But please, know that you don't have to do this. Tarkley and I are getting used to having you around. Be well.
Fairgraves was a good man, fine explorer. He opened the door to many a new world, for better or for worse, usually for worse when it came to the natives. There's some peace in the knowledge that he now rests where he should. Let's not speak of Fairgraves again, shall we? He was an inspiration to me. It would be a shame to spoil a good hero.
Welcome, husband. We knew in our hearts that you would find us. Come, Doresso. Ambrosia and Amarissa must meet their father. Come, my love. Return to your family.
Aww. It's always nice to have a family to go home to. I'm sure that sailor skin is just some kind of local slang term for some kind of fancy paper. Okay, now things are starting to make a little bit more sense. Congratulations, Doresso, it's a squid. And I see absolutely nothing wrong with this situation. Now I see absolutely everything wrong with this situation. And meet the boss of Act 1, Mervale. He uses lots of cold attacks, so keep your cold resistance up. But it's best to try to dodge as many attacks as you can. Oh hey, just like that, we win. Oh wait, I lied. This is part 2 of the fight. Now she does have some different attacks and some of them look scarier, but honestly it's just more of the same. Dodge and weave and take her out.
Your curse is over, Siren. Rest with Hinekora, Mother of the Dead.
Doreso gave me the gem, kissed me, promised that he would be by my side forever. I sang for him. I sang for Oriath with his gem at my throat. Khaleesi's gem. Khaleesi's voice. I sang in her echo, performing arias that had once made the Empire weep. I listened to Khaleesi's lullabies in my dreams. I gave myself to her music, mind and body. Doreso left me for San with a promise to free me from Khaleesi. I begged him not to go, tried to show him the wonder of my transformation, the beautiful daughters he would soon meet. He couldn't see. None of them could see. I fled from their hatred. When Doreso returns, I will cast his cure away. I will teach him what true love is.
I'll see you in Act 2.
I thought you were a fool for seeking out Mervale. A fool in love with death. Now, I don't know. Still, you've delivered this coast from the terrors that long held sway here. We may now find some respite, and that's more than any of us could have hoped for. But please, consider this. What have you become when even nightmares fear you? Be well.
Quite the lady killer, aren't you? That singing squid didn't stand a chance. Knew it from the first time I saw those sharp peepers of yours. Pirates notwithstanding, I thank you on behalf of all the fallen brethren of the waves. Now that the final cadence has been played, no one need remember Mervale's song.
Damn me! I didn't think it possible. All these souls Mervale and her brood have consumed over the years. You've done right by those that are dead, and by those who still might live.
Let me tell your future. I traveled here through death's darkened halls, walking the paths of the remembered. I am but a memory of the woman I was. A memory treasured and sustained by the Mother of Death. I awoke in the halls of death, with the life I once led little more than a dream half remembered. Yama the White, my furry companion, stood before me with the seeing stone he holds now. Both were given a hair of Hinekora's dark knowledge, but each serves a separate purpose. The seeing stone drags me deep into its core, where every instant into eternity is known all at once, like limitless rings on a tree trunk. Yama, like a torch in the mist, guides me back from the stone's infinite visions. Hinekora, my Mother of Death, is not the only god, Exile. The Karui are watched over by many. Namahu lends us fire, which illuminates the path. Tafor gives us the trees and birds that line the path, so that we may enjoy beauty and peace. Tukohama provides us with weapons and knowledge of war, which lets us walk the path safely. And in the final days of this world, Kitava, whose hunger knows no bounds, will take it all away.
Marsyas commanded the southernmost of the Eternal Legions, here at Lion Eye's watch. Why was he called Lion Eye? The crazy fool had his left eye taken out and a golden-hued gem put in its place. His head must have made quite a pretty adornment for King Golem's belt. Siren's Cove belongs to Mervale. Those butchering buccaneers sailed off that way, the ones that plundered my poor Mary Go. It would be poetic justice if they'd stopped off for a sing-along with Mervale's lovely daughters on their way home. Piety's raised Chevron's barricade. Not that I was likely to ever make the trip inland, but it was nice to have the dream. Hang on a moment. Got a stray thought seeking safe harbour. Piety's one to watch her own back, so she'd never cut off an escape route from possible trouble inland. The cunning witch must be able to lower that barricade from the other side, somehow.
If you have to quench your curiosity about Mervale, go look at the corsairs that haunt the grave of ships. Like any mother, Mervale's got hungry mouths to feed. Why would Piety go and cut us off from the interior? Thankfully, I don't have it in me to know what that witch thinks. But I reckon you'll work it out, once you've lowered Chevron's barricade for us, of course.
I hunted the vagaries of a near-forgotten myth to a shattered cathedral in the Inner Empire. I took the All-Flame and encased it within a lantern of pure silver, the only element it seemed incapable of consuming. Oh, the All-Flame does many a marvelous thing in the hands of one who knows how to harness its power. Who banish any thoughts of using it for yourself. It would burn you alive. My loveliest neighbor in this most salubrious of neighborhoods. Facing Mervale and finding my All-Flame are two mutually exclusive endeavors. I'd much prefer you to live to see your errand fulfilled. Although it is possible that my wayward slave girl fell prey to one of Mervale's slithering progeny. If that be the case, you look resourceful enough to handle a tentacled wench or two. But if Mervale herself has my flame, be very wary. That necklace of hers provides the old siren with some subtle wiles indeed. If the history books are to be believed, Doreso the Daring presented the necklace to Mervale on bended knee. And from the moment he placed that little chunk of rayclast at her throat, Mervale began to sing. It's told her sweet voice grew to fill even the largest concert halls of Oriath, and brought warmth to even the coldest of hearts. But then she began to change. Her mind and body twisted, as did her songs. Well, the sweetness remained, while the sanity fled. Knowing what little I do about the powers that lie dormant here in Rayclast, I'd surmise that if you have Mervale's necklace, you have the siren's voice. Till we meet again, perhaps.
What a lovely day we're having. Fairgraves, the explorer. No one's seen or heard of him since he set sail for Rayclast over 30 years ago. So if you're about to tell me that you've met Captain Fairgraves in the flesh, then you've either met a liar or something far, far worse.
So you take me for a phantom, or perhaps a charlatan with the most unusual working conditions? I assure you I am neither. The All-Flame has bestowed a unique gift upon me. Return it, and a small portion of that gift will be yours.
Ah! That's it, Crusader. Smite the bastards like there's no tomorrow. I think God's taking a bit of a shine to you, Crusader. Come and chew the fat with me next time you're in Line Eye's watch. I've a voice in my head telling me that you and I can do more for each other. Whether it's God's voice or not, I don't care to speculate. He's usually right, whoever he is. Ah, God has delivered you to me, and as always, his timing is divine. I've just put the finishing touches on a few baubles. Dripping with faith they are, brim full. Have a wee look and let me know what you think.
The Karawi way grows stronger for every soul that we return to its care. And as the way grows stronger, we grow stronger. Khan's kingdom fell not to Tukuhama, father of war, but to Kitava, the Black Spirit. With every warrior we save, Tukuhama is blessed, Kitava cursed, and the blood returns to the heart. Spirit and land serve you, and you learn to serve your heart. Speak with me the next time you're at Lion Eye's watch. We have more to discuss on the matters of service and reward. Good timing, warrior, for I have just now completed some armor that I've been perfecting. A particularly willful spirit he was. Strong, but not very cooperative. I would appreciate your opinion of it, and of the others I have forged recently.